Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be making sourdough biscuits. Let's preheat our oven to 425. To begin, I am going to add 260 grams or 2 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. Next we will add 12 grams or 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Next I will be adding 1/2 gram or 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Since we are using unsalted butter today, we will be adding 6 grams or 1 teaspoon of salt to our mix. Next, we're going to add 110 grams of butter or 1/2 cup. Next, we're going to be doing what's called cut in the butter until the mixture resembles a coarse crumble. So today I'm going to be doing that with my pastry cutter. I'm just going to go finish cutting this in, and I'll be back when it resembles a coarse crumble. So this is what you want the mixture to look like. When I say it resembles a coarse crumble, this is what I'm talking about. Next, in a jar or a small bowl, you want to mix together 90 grams or 1/4 cup of milk of choice, next we're going to add 110 grams or 3/4 of a cup of unfed sourdough starter. This is a perfect place to use your sourdough discard or unfed starter, as the starter will be much thinner and more of a milk consistency, which is what we want to mix into our flours to make our dough. I would not use an active starter here because it may affect the texture of your biscuits. So let's add our starter milk mixture into our bowl now. Okay. Let's bring this together. Perfect. Just getting the gloves on now so that we can get in there and mix our dough. All right. So I'm just going to flour my work surface. want to keep the flour very light here. Okay. So one of the most important things I've learned over the years is that you don't want to knead biscuit dough. You want to press the dough together very gently and mold it into an oval shape at first, and then you want to bend it back over itself like this. And again, just very gently pressing down, bringing it back into as close to an oval or rectangle shape that you can. And then you either want to press it down with your hands or you want to get a rolling pin and roll it out. So I've rolled the dough out. I like the thickness of it now. I wouldn't go much thinner than this, or else you might not get your rise in the oven for the biscuits. So you don't want to go any flatter than this thickness. So I have always made biscuits the way I was taught, and that is to use a round cookie cutter and make a round biscuit shape. I still do that sometimes. However, I now cut my biscuits into triangles and or squares using a bench scraper because I don't like reshaping dough and having to recut it. I find the biscuits are sometimes a little tougher. But if you prefer to do classic circle shape, absolutely go ahead. This is just an example of what I'm talking about. Cutting it into squares, much easier. So I'm just going to finish cutting out the last of the dough. Just going to get them onto the tray. So our biscuits are ready to go into the oven. We're going to bake them in a 425-degree oven for 15 minutes. So we're back. It's been 15 minutes and they are nicely brown and very nice and tall. So we've done our biscuits up with clotted cream and lemon curd on them and a little bit of butter and some raspberry jam. So I've tried one and they are absolutely delicious. I hope you will give this a try. Until next time.